Today, we are going to unlock a skill that can totally change how you're heard, not just in a debate, but pretty much in every single conversation you have. We're talking about the art of persuasion. So let me ask you this. Have you ever been in that spot where you just knew you were right? I mean, you had all the facts, your logic was rock solid, you were 100% certain. And still, nobody in the room was buying it? Yeah, it's a super frustrating feeling, right? And trust me, it happens to everybody. Well, that gap, that space between being right and actually getting other people to see it, that's where persuasion comes in. It's like your secret weapon. It's not just about having the right information, it's about making sure that information actually lands. So, what is this art of influence anyway? Let's break down what persuasion really truly is. The key word here is helping. Real persuasion isn't about beating someone over the head with your idea. No, it's more of a team effort. You're actually guiding them toward a new way of thinking. And look, let's be super clear about this. Your argument has to be built on something solid. We're talking logic, evidence, facts. Those are the absolute non-negotiable building blocks. But, and this is so important, if you just rattle off a list of facts without building some kind of bridge to your audience, if they just don't feel any connection to you or what you're saying, then it doesn't matter how brilliant your argument is. It can just completely fall flat. Your message gets lost, not because it was wrong, but because nobody was really listening. Okay, so here's the big secret. It's not about choosing between facts or feelings. The real winning formula is using both. You need that solid logic, and you need that real human connection. Okay, check this out. Let's imagine two speakers. Speaker A, he's got great evidence, but he sounds kind of like this. The data indicates a 5% increase in market share, which is statistically significant. Now, Speaker B, he's got the exact same info, but he sounds like this. And get this, the data shows a 5% jump in market share. That's a huge, statistically significant gain, and it proves our strategy is working. I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? The energy, the way it's structured, the delivery, it all makes the exact same facts feel way more powerful. And because of that, way more persuasive. And that brings us to the main event, the big formula. See, real persuasion isn't just one thing. It's an equation. It's your solid logic plus a genuine connection with the people you're talking to. So think of it like you're broadcasting on two channels at the same time. Channel 1 is all your good reasoning, your evidence, your facts. That's the logic. But Channel 2 is just as critical. That's how you say it. Your energy, your passion, your ability to make them feel it. And that right there is your connection. Always remember this. An audience isn't just a machine processing your information. They're weighing your impact. Who made them think? Who was unforgettable? Who actually truly persuaded them? All right, that's enough theory for now. Let's get practical and see how you can start using this stuff yourself. Just for a second, really think about it. When you listen to someone speak, what makes you lean in and actually trust them? Is it how confident they seem? How clearly they explain things? The stories they tell? Figuring this out tells you a whole lot about what actually works. Okay, to make sure this all sinks in, let's do a super quick 2-question quiz. Ready? Let's see how you do. First question, what is persuasion? Is it A, forcing someone to agree with you? B, helping others to accept your idea? Or C, just talking really loudly? And question number 2, why aren't facts by themselves enough to be persuasive? Is it A, because audiences need connection too? B, because facts are just weak? Or C, because judges just don't like evidence? All right, let's check those answers. For question 1, the answer is B. Persuasion is all about helping. And for question 2, it's A. Facts are awesome, but they need that connection to really work. If you got them both right, you've totally nailed the core idea today. Connection is everything. So, we've laid out the basic formula for persuasion. Now let's just do a quick recap, and then I'll give you a little peek at what's coming up. So if you only remember one thing from today, let it be this. Persuasion isn't just about being right. It's about being effective. And that means building influence on those two powerful pillars, solid logic and a real human connection. So now you've got the formula, but where do we go from here? Well, in our next explainer, we're going to dive even deeper. We're going to break down the two most powerful tools you have in your persuasion toolbox, logic and emotion, and we'll talk about how to use them the right way. So I'll leave you with this question to chew on. Now that you know the formula,
How are you going to start working on that connection so that your logic doesn't just get heard, but actually gets felt? Think about that, and we'll catch you on the next one.